Welcome back to Tonight on Breaking. It's now 5 weeks onto the inauguration of the president-elect, and this week's top story, an attempted magic trick in Adamawa's gubernatorial election by the ruling APC party, has failed. So, after the March 18 gubernatorial elections, INEC declared several polls inconclusive and cancelled several others due to irregularities and violence. Fast forward to the supplementary election in Adamawa on April 15th, and things got even more chaotic. The two main contenders in that election were the incumbent PDP governor, Ahmed, and APC's Aishatu Dahiru Binani. Now, everything was going along as normal. People had voted, the collation was going on. Then on Sunday morning, this man, Hudu Ari, a resident electoral commissioner, came out of nowhere and right on national television, he declared Aisha Binani governor of Adamawa State. Keep in mind that votes were still being counted. While reporters were trying to figure out what was going on, Aisha Binani was out holding a press conference and giving an acceptance speech. By Sunday afternoon, some newspapers started to tweet that she had won, even though no one had the exact numbers. Of course, INEC was not having any of this nonsense. They issued a statement the next day rejecting Aisha Binani's victory and calling Hudu Ari's action a seizure of power. They even halted the collation of the election results. On Tuesday, INEC resumed the collation of results and declared Ahmadu Fintiri the winner of the election. Fintiri had over 430,000 votes, while Binani had over 398,000 votes, proving once again that giving a speech to say you have won is not enough to actually win. There's no doubt that a win by Aisha Binani would have been a historic moment for Nigeria, and her loss proves once again that we are just not ready for historic moments. In other election news, the king of drama, Dino has just won the PDP's governorship ticket for the election in Kogi State, scheduled to take place November 11th. Dino has already started his campaign and has been treating us to a number of photos on his Twitter page. Now, just in case you don't know who Dino is, let us catch you up. On his own Twitter bio, Dino describes himself as Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, former member House of Reps, founder Anti-Corruption Network, democratic evangelist, and private investigator. And now he's also claiming to be IMFB, an intellectual mobile fine boy, and someone with the capacity to fix Kogi. Well, we don't know about any of those claims, but what we do know is that this Kogi governorship race is going to be entertaining. So sit back, grab some popcorn, and get ready for some more madness. On some non-election news, a POS operator was arrested for squandering 280 million naira that was mistakenly sent to his account. And guys, this man did not waste any time spending the money. In just 2 weeks, he bought houses, cars, clothes. He was buying things for his friends, his neighbors, and people in his community. I mean, he was even sponsoring some people's trip to Saudi Arabia for the Lesser Hajj. This guy was like the African version of Robin Hood. And get this, it took 2 whole weeks before he was caught. This man was spending money like it was going out of style, and nobody seemed to notice. It makes you wonder, if it takes that long for someone to notice that kind of money missing from their account, maybe they didn't need it in the first place. And finally, our week would not be complete without some kind of controversy around our president-elect. This time, Tinubu has been accused of lying about being a citizen of Guinea. Over the weekend, a document that looks like a Guinean passport with the president-elect's name and face went viral on social media, suggesting that Tinubu may be a citizen of Guinea. Now, what I'm going to tell you next may shock you. Our constitution does actually allow our elected officials to hold multiple citizenships as long as they were originally born in Nigeria. So if it's true that Tinubu has multiple citizenships, that's not the issue. The issue is whether Tinubu committed perjury by saying no on a form that asks if he had voluntarily obtained citizenship in another country. But before we all start jumping to conclusions, let's consider the possibilities. The passport could be a diplomatic passport, or Tinubu could have been forced to become a citizen of Guinea against his will. But we know Guineans have sense and they wouldn't do that, which means we are left with the first possibility. In fact, Guinean 360 News confirmed through their Twitter account that the passport is actually a diplomatic passport. You don't have to be a citizen of a country to get a diplomatic passport. Case closed. Actually, you know what, guys? There was no case in the first place. Let's focus on the real issue. Tinubu won the election, but the fact is 62% of Nigerians who voted did not vote for him. That's the majority, and that's the group Tinubu needs to appease if he wants to succeed. He can't just reward the 38% who voted for him and ignore the rest. He needs to understand that the majority who did not vote has the power to potentially derail his ambitions. So let's stay focused on the facts and the real issues. That's the only way we move forward. That's all for tonight on Breaking. I'm John Iwodi. Eid Mubarak to all our Muslim friends. I'll see you back here next week. Thank you.